All right, what's up, guys? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat, if there's anybody in there. Once we get some people. Looks like we got PJ warming up right now. My name is Julian. I'll be the one commentating on the match for you guys tonight. I think we're going to be getting started here soon, guys, in the next 5 minutes or so. I was told 7:45, so let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and post in the chat just so you guys have something in there to start off with. I don't know if any of you guys actually know these players. Obviously, you know Rob, 11 Ball Rob. It's his channel, but he's playing PJ. PJ is actually a really good player. Lives a little bit more up north from the city here, if I'm not mistaken. But Pretty good shot as well. Loves to gamble. Puts money up quite a bit. And pretty fun guy to be around. So we'll see what happens. See here. See if I can get the audio working in my headset. I think this is actually going up with something else. It's going off the internal mic on my computer. That's a little bit better. Here we go. Lagging for the break now. Starting that race to 7. I haven't actually had a chance to play on this table over at Rob's house quite yet. I wanted to get in there when you had the diamond that first came in with the 4-inch pockets, but I never had a chance, working too much. But would love to get in there and play a few sets with him. All right, here we go. Rob starting us off. Decent break. Balls are all over the table. Unfortunately, doesn't have anything down. Looks like there might be a window to the 1, or at least a kick shot. We'll see what happens. Tried to play a little safety behind the 2. Left it out a little bit too hard. Looks like Rob can see the edge of the 1. And we're about making it though. Good shot from Rob. Way to get safe behind the 9. See what PJ decides to do here. I know everybody's been missing Rob's dog. He's been a big part of the stream for a while, since the beginning. Oh, almost got that jump shot. Very nice. Looks like we should see another safety shot coming here. And that didn't work out, I don't think, the way that he expected it to. Really straightforward. PJ definitely overhit that. A little bit too much power there, but he's probably just not getting used to the table. Gonna hold back on the speed for the shot on the 3. Pretty easy slide to the right for the 4-ball. Should just come back for the 5. Looks like he's going in the side pocket and coming around for the 6. I don't know if I would have made that choice. Now he's kind of tough on that 6-ball, out of position. Gotta get himself back. Thin slice into that side pocket. Nice shot. Really get himself back into position. Pretty straightforward with the run out from here. If I'm not mistaken, I think PJ and Rob played some 1 pocket on the channel not too long ago. I think this is the first time they've had a chance to play any rotation game. There's 1 down for PJ. Both of these guys being rated at a 571 and a 605, I think, is maybe just a little bit low on their Fargo. They play a lot of money matches, but they don't. I don't see them in too many leagues or tournaments too often. They're pretty much money players, especially with Rob having the channel now. Pretty awesome that we have something local here in the Salt Lake Valley to really see all these matches going on. Big shout out to Rob for putting this together. It's pretty awesome. For anybody out there listening, if you don't know me, my name is Julian. I'm one of the pool ambassadors here in the Salt Lake Valley. I put together a lot of tournaments, do some coaching lessons, stuff like that, and pretty much just try to get other people into pool, everybody into pool that I can. Just like to build the community. Looks like an open 2-ball for Rob here. Layup on the 3 should just come back to the center for a shot on the 4. I'll get behind that 9. Nice shot on the 4. Good position on the 5. Looks like pretty easy from here. Looks like that 8 ball is on the rail, but it should be manageable. Should be a nice drop shot on the 6 here. Straight in on the 7. Looks like he's got a good little angle to come back on the 8. Should be able to just slide to the right. Looks like that turned out pretty much how we wanted it. Straight down. Oh, into the rail just a little bit there with that 8 ball. Kisses both of the nipples and sets up PJ for an easy 3-ball run out here. Let's see if PJ makes light work of it. That was not what I was expecting him to do, but it looks like it worked out. He should be able to make that 9 ball and maybe draw off the rail to come back for the 10. Let's see what he decides to do here. Maybe 3 rails forward. Oh, yeah, trying to get that 3 rails forward. Hit that 9 ball pretty hard. Well, Rob got lucky and got the game given back to him. Should be pretty simple here. Lay up 9 in the corner.
come up off the rail, either 10 in the side or 10 in the opposite side pocket. In the opposite corner pocket. Time is about 8 o'clock. Rob ties it up 1-1. Rob and PJ seem pretty evenly matched here. If I'm not mistaken, I've watched both of these guys play quite a bit. It's going to be a pretty tight match unless somebody goes on a run. Let's see here. Another nice break from Rob. Doesn't really have very good position on the 2 ball though. We'll see what he decides to do with me. Actually, I'm sorry, the 1 ball. He made a ball on the break. Got kind of weird position on the 1. Ooh, Rob. Man, this guy is so cool under pressure. He'll try any shot that carry him off the 3 ball into the side pocket. Something that most guys wouldn't actually try to do right off the bat in the beginning of a match, but Rob just goes for it, man. He's all heart when he's playing. If he sees it, he's taking it. That's one of the things I like about him. He's definitely, you know, flying by the seat of his pants, letting his heart make all the decisions. Let's see here. PJ took the easy 1 ball. Didn't get very good position on the 2. Now he's got to try to either thin cut that 2 on the side, try to maybe bump that 8 ball forward. But I don't know how he's going to get position on that 3 ball coming all the way back across. Going to have to hit it pretty hard. And ouch. Left himself a little bank shot. I don't know if the 8 ball down in the way there. Doesn't look like it did. Should have a clean line. Ooh, off the both the nippers. I mean, that seems like the pretty obvious difference between most of these guys that come on here, right? That are playing that are 600, 500, 70, whatever it might be. You watch Francisco come on here, you watch Victor on here. These guys are getting, pretty good position on every shot. That was nice for Rob. Great shot, good control. Should be able to pull this back for the draw back on the 6. Very nice. Uh-oh. I think Rob meant to put some right spin on that ball and go forward a couple of rails and come back up the table. But that didn't necessarily happen. He just one railed it straight down into that corner pocket. Lucky for PJ, huh? Well, I do not think that's what PJ wanted to do here. I feel like these guys are getting some jitters out or something, making a couple of ill-advised mistakes in the beginning of the match here. Maybe they'll get a little bit more comfortable as we get into the games a little deeper. That's one thing about Rob. He's going to be playing the same from the beginning to the end. He's going to be going for shots and putting it all out there. So no matter what happens, he's still going for it. It's one of the things that makes him so hard to beat in these money matches, man, because he's got ice in his veins for sure. Rob made another ball on the break. Got good position on the one ball on the side. Perfect, leading him right to the position for the two in the side pocket. Looks like this might be a runnable table here, guys. Looks like a soft follow. Two in the corner. Draw back a couple inches. Maybe just take the three. Ooh, a little bit further than he wanted. It's okay. He's got plenty of room to slide to the right now for the four ball down in the corner on the left hand side of the table. Or our left hand side as we're looking at it. Oh, draws back a little bit. Trying to get position in the side. Still ends up on the wrong side of the four ball, I think. Nice shot. Rob kind of going for it. I like it. Like I said, this guy, man, he sees it. He's going for it. He's definitely a predator out there when it comes to the shot selection. If he's got a 60% chance of making it, he's usually taking that shot no matter what. Oh, that was he let that one get pretty loose on him. Let's see if PJ can win this out and tie up the match here 2-2. And you guys keeping up on this match with Oscar Dominguez and Anthony Megalino? Like, I can't pronounce the guy's name. He's been playing pretty dang good, and I started watching it yesterday, and it was pretty nice. Some good runouts. These guys were definitely professionals. Ooh, it looks like PJ gets the roll there. Bump on the 9. Looks like he's got enough room to get the 8. Bit by the 8 there for up table. It's definitely a long shot here. See if we can put this together for the 9. Nope. Tough. And he gets safe behind the 10 ball. That's how my day went today, too. Looks like PJ left him a sliver of the 8 ball there to just to touch it. Not enough to really do anything as far as making it. Let's see what kind of safety Rob can get out of this. Tries to get up table. Not bad. Obviously, the combo on the 9 ball is there, but it's a long shot and a long combination. I don't know if I see that working out, but might be the only thing he's got. Yeah, it looks like he went for it anyways. No guts, no glory, right? And leaves Rob a nice little out here. Should be able to make the 8 ball with some check spin and hit it or not. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Just give it the gusto. Ugh. Kiss that 10 ball and get all the way around. Rob knows this table like the back of his hand, guys. Like I said, he's going for it. If this is the kind of match we're going to be in for, I don't know. Maybe the more aggressive guy is gonna pull it out. But now Rob's up 3-1 in a race to 7. I don't know if these guys have an agreement to play at least 2 sets. Most of the time, usually when you got 2 guys um, putting that much money in, you usually give them a second set, try and get that money back if they lose that first one, and then sometimes we'll see a third set come up. Rob's been breaking pretty good. See if he can control that cue ball. Not bad. He did make a ball again, and he's got the 1 ball on the side, or I mean the 1 ball in the middle of the table here. going in the corner. 2 ball sitting next to the side pocket. The more he gets to stand on the table and get his rhythm down, the more dangerous of a player he is. Perfect. Come back a few inches on the 3 ball here for the 4 ball on the side, or even just stay there. He's got good position to just come off the floor, put some left foot on the ball, come over to there. There it is. Nice and easy shot on the 6. 7's right next to the opposite corner pocket. Should be able to just slide down. Come back down the center of the table here. Or maybe just draw back off the rail, or go 2 rails forward. Oh snap. That was tight right off the nipple. Yeah, I don't know. This timetable they're playing on, the felt is quite a bit newer than what we're playing on, where I'm playing over at the FOE. For anybody in the Salt Lake Valley, if you're looking to play some pool, man, head on over to the Fraternal or Eagles Club in Murray. We got 16 7-foot diamonds, bar boxes. No 9-footers, but we got plenty of pool tables. Oh no, a miss on the 8 ball there. Have the position for the 9. Gives PJ a chance to get back in the game here. Hopefully PJ can take advantage and get a game back, keep it close. Obviously, you can tell I know both of these guys very well. Great guys. Looks like he's going to take it in the corner. Come around for the 9. There it is. A lot of speed. Good position for the 9 in the top right. Pretty simple stop shot. Should have a 10. Dead in the bottom right. Unless he's got a little more angle than I can see. But it looks pretty much dead in. Oh, wow. What's going on here? God needs to bear down and nail this. Oh, wow. That shot was a little tougher than it looked. The frog trying to stop that cue ball with the angle on it. Looks like PJ makes easy work out of it right on 9 there. 10 ball straight in. 10 illegal. 3-2, guys. Here we go. Get to see PJ get a break here. See what he can do with it. Looks like we've got multiple sets, is what they say. Doesn't necessarily say how many, but we'll see what happens. Short race, so we should have if they go back and forth here, we should have time to get multiple racks in. And PJ does not make a ball. Thanks, Rob, for posting in the chat. This guy, man, he plays pool, comments, does everything, runs a stream. Regular Renaissance man over here. I don't know if that's what he wanted to do with that two ball, but maybe the bank shot here. And he double kisses it. Let's see what PJ thinks he can do with this. Nice play from PJ, putting it on the cue ball on the bottom rail there with the two ball sitting at the top. Not really much to do. There we go. Nice safety from Rob there and getting it back behind the eight ball. Just touching that three to keep it behind there. See if PJ can answer back here. Pretty thin up and down. And is he good safe? No, it was the two ball out in the open for Rob. Kind of an uncomfortable shot here. I don't know if he can get back. That four ball is blocking the three from that side pocket. He'd have to spin it pretty hard with the draw to get back on the right side of it. I don't know. Looks like a pretty daunting task to really do it. Looks like he's measuring it out pretty good right now. Rob with a, I'm not really sure if that was a safety play or if he was trying to make the ball and just get it back on the other side of the three, but didn't necessarily work out either way. PJ misses the two ball, leaves a wide open shot for Rob. And very simple. Kind of leaves himself on the rail for the three ball. I don't know if you can see the middle for there or what, but it becomes two rails back to the other side. Oh, you can hit that forward, but first you got to make the three. So much English on that three ball, just rattled the pocket. Stroked the crap out of that one. Got a lot of spin out of it. And that'll work. Looks like the four should still just pass right into the side pocket. And now he's got to figure out a way to get back around for the five on the top rail. Nice shot, PJ. And a little congested there for the shot on the five, but should be able to. Oh, I speak too fast. My bad. I need to get some dinner. Get some food in here. See what we got. Maybe just get a sandwich. Six ball goes down, seven on the side. Draw off the seven. Eight ball on the top left corner. Yeah, looks like he's going to try and hit it with low spin. Draw a little bit to the left for that nine. Perfect. That's nice. Make this come off the rail a little bit for the 10, either on the side pocket or straight down. Nice shot, PJ. PJ looks like he's starting to get a little bit more comfortable. Tied up at 3 games apiece here. If anybody in Salt Lake is listening, we've got a pretty big tournament coming up this next weekend at the FOE 1760 in Murray. Got the Salt City Pool tournament, 10 ball. It is handicapped. We've got a 499 and under silver division and a 500 and over gold division. and we're pretty full. We've actually got a few spots left. If anybody wants to jump in before next weekend, go on to Facebook and look up Salt City Pool Tournaments. It's going to be a blast. We've got, I think, about 46 or 47 players in the gold division right now, somewhere around 64 or less for the 499 and under. It's going to be about 100 players down there for the weekend. It's going to be pretty packed. Can't wait. It's going to be nice to have all the guys in one place at one time. It's going to be a pretty fun tournament. Great to have guys. We're going to have guys from everywhere: Idaho, Nevada, Arizona, Oregon, Washington. It's going to be a pretty good time here. Rob's getting to work on this next rack, on the 4 ball. See if we can get this going clean and then on the 5 back to the center of the table here. And I guess the answer to that is no. He's not. Nice shot for PJ. A little bit jacked up over the 9 ball now, though, on that 5. Looks like he's got some room to the right side of the ball. Ooh. I think maybe bridging over that 9 ball and trying to keep the stick on the right side really made him have to adjust the way he played that a little bit. Oh, Rob goes for the chip shot in the upper right hand corner and just rattles it off so sweetly. Leaves it right in the pocket for PJ. PJ goes real first. Nice and easy here for the 6 ball. Should be able to go top to come back to the opposite side rail for the 7. Actually, he might have get past. Oh, yeah, he's going to go for it in the corner or side pocket clean cut. Maybe for the A ball back in the upper left corner. Or maybe up to the center of the table for the A ball on the side. Yeah. Let's see. We got him. Taking a nice easy shot on the 8, giving himself a little bit longer 9 ball. But all that was a little bit. There we go. He hit that one with a little bit better speed than he has been just recently. Left himself a nice straight end 10 ball. PJ takes the lead 4-3. Nice to see PJ getting a little bit more comfortable going after these games. Should be a lot more fun. Hopefully, we'll get to see some more runouts here. See a little bit more quality pool. But for anybody watching, don't underestimate playing on these 9-footers on a, it's a lot different than playing on the bar boxes you guys normally play on here in the Salt Lake Valley. Once you get on this 9-footer, you'll see the difference real quick. Oh man, DJ misses the cut on the one ball there. Let's see if Rob can put in an easy one baller, if he's going to have the same type of trouble that PJ had with it. That is not so good. Nice easy shot, but a little bit underpowered. Wanted to get on the other side for the 2 in the side pocket. But maybe a safety here. Oh, he goes for the slice. Slice and dice. What is this? Oh, man. Rob gets semi-safe, I think, behind the 3 ball there in the middle of the table where the 2 is. It looks like he can see part of it. I don't know if he's going to go for it or not. But he definitely has enough room to see the ball. Let's see if he can actually make it. Oh man, I missed the whole thing. That's that's one way to show the people at home how tough the table is. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we do got 16 people watching. For those of you guys that don't know me, I'm originally from the Los Angeles area, Southern California, and I played in a lot of the pool halls. Been around the game since I was around 6 years old, and man, I just love the game and love to have a chance to commentate some of these matches for Rob and help him get this channel growing and hopefully get it out there. Rob misses a pretty routine 4 ball there down the rail. He's been playing quite a bit. Rob will pretty much play anybody anywhere. For you guys that don't know, he plays one pocket. He plays 10 ball, 8 ball, whatever you want. He'll play it for $1,000, $5,000, $100. It doesn't matter to this guy. He just wants to get the game out there for everybody to see, and he does a great job of it. The channel is growing nicely, and the work that he puts into this thing, man, it's amazing. So kudos to him. It's great to have a place to show off some of the talents that we have out here in Salt Lake. We're not a very big market, but we definitely got a lot of people that love to play. Nice shot on the 7 for PJ there, leaving himself pretty much straight in for the 9. Keep it under control here. And draws it short and leaves himself on the 50-yard line. Now he's got a pretty tough cut. Might need to get himself his extension out of the back there or the bridge, one or the other. And oh, he gets the roll. Hits the nipple on the right hand side of the pocket, touches the left, and just drops down nice and slow. Good shot for PJ. He's up 2 now, 5-3 in a race of 7. So hopefully we can see Rob pick it back up here. Give us a good game. Let's see here. Looks like PJ's working on his defensive break right now. And Rob, man, this guy, he makes decisions so fast. He gets down on that ball so quick. He just knew what he wanted to do right when he got to the table. He didn't even hesitate. I don't even think he took a free stroke. Nice safety behind the 7. Let's see what PJ does here. Can you see a sliver? No, he cannot. Scratches in the corner. Nice shot from Rob to get a decent position on the 2 ball here. Going forward to the center of the table here, trying to leave room to cut the 3 down. This was Oscar Dominguez. Let's see if we can find out what's going on. That was. You guys up here there as well. Here it is.
Do what that means. 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 It's hot, 2 hours. Do what that means. 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 Do what that means.
See if we can
Do what that means.
You guys still hear me? All right. Tried to get a reverse pick, or was that a safety? Looks like it was a safety there. Just so you guys know, that Anthony Maglino versus Oscar Dominguez match is 49-48. Oscar's up by 1. They're in their second day right now, so the first one to hit 60. Ooh. Nice shot there by Rob. Looks like he's going to try and go all the way around the table. That was a pretty ambitious play there. What in the heck is going on here? PJ left in a pretty tough position here. Sitting on top of the 7 ball. Looks like he might be trying to slice this in. Not sure. Oh, he's playing safe. Or he's trying to play safe here. You get behind the 10? He sure does. Nice shot. Hard to control that when you're just trying to get behind 1 ball in the center of the table. I'm sure all you guys out there that two-threaded know what I'm talking about. Rob's got the jump stick out here. See what he can do with it. I got to watch Rob play a match live against Joel on a bar box table over at FOE not too long ago. And he picks up that jump stick and he goes at it pretty quick. He shoots with that thing almost like it's a regular cue. Another safety coming from PJ here. Looks like it leaked out. Gave Rob a little look there on the side. I don't know if there's much he can do with it though. He's got the jump stick out again. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes this one. Ooh, good try. And not a bad lead. Pretty tough decision here for PJ. I don't know. Excuse me. Let's see what he goes for here. Good thing he's pretty close to his work. Wow, nice bank shot on the 7 there from PJ. Left himself pretty good position for the 8 ball straight down in the upper left-hand corner here. And if he rolls up just right, should have a great position on the 9 ball to just kind of float down for the 10. See what he does. I don't think he got as far forward as he wanted to on that 9 ball, but looks like he's got a good position here to come around 3 rails for the 10 ball. Very nice. PJ takes that one. So now PJ's on the hill, 6-3 in the first set. Rob was looking good at the very beginning of this set. Kind of just let PJ into it, let him get settled and make some shots. Let's see if he can hold him off in the first set or if they're gonna just move on to the next one. Dry break again. Here comes Rob. Easy 1 ball in the corner. Nice and soft. Didn't come off the rail too much there for the 2 ball. It's got a pretty thin cut. Let's see if he can get position off of this 2 ball for that 3. Or if he's going to run into the 206. Looks like he's going pretty low. Nice. Floats right by the 9. Left spin down. 3 ball on the side. A little bit of angle. Should be okay with the 4 ball and then just draw back for the 5 in the same corner. Oh man. Nice shot from Rob. I don't know if he planned on hitting that 7 after that nice exhibition of spin that he just put on there. He's got the 4 ball straight in the side. Gonna come out on the other side of the 5 there for the oh oh. Don't think that's what he wanted, but like I said earlier, he's definitely going for it. Looks like Rob went for the safety on this one. Smart move. And I don't know if he actually got enough on that. Looks like PJ's got a pretty decent shot at making this and coming back around to get position. Oh, tries to go for the bank shot. Does put the brakes on, so he leaves it behind the 9 two-way. I don't think he had a shot on the 6 even if he did make it, but maybe he wasn't necessarily going for the make it. Maybe it was just safety all the way, but leaves a fairly open ball here for Rob to hit, but we'll see what gets left. Little window here for the 4 block, if I'm not mistaken. That was not what I think he had in mind, but that's what he's got to deal with now. I don't know about you guys, but I grew up playing on a 9-foot table, and to me, it just feels kind of like home once I start playing on a 9-footer. It takes me about maybe an hour or so to get used to it after I start shooting, but the speed just feels way more natural than it does on a bar box. I just feel like I'm held back quite a bit, and I'm just way more of a free spirit on that 9-footer. But looks like Rob made that 6 pretty easy. He's got a nice trailing 7 ball here. Should be able to come off the rail, the 8 ball on the side. Nice position. Looks like he is going to make PJ work for this set. Might be on the hill, but Rob should take this one down. There we go. 6-4. For you guys that aren't watching, the
If you do that, is he going to try to put a little top right spin? Good.
looks like if you guys aren't watching it, the Beyond Billiards page is where it's actually streaming. Right now, we got a pretty good match going over here in Salt Lake between 11 Ball Rob and PJ. I would try to say his last name, but I will butcher it up, and so I'm not going to do that to you guys. Whoa, what a shot. Nice cross-side bank in the one ball. Looks like a safety play here. A little shot from PJ. Making a smart play. Nice kick shot on the two ball coming right here. And is he going to get it on the third try? Yeah, he is. That table looks like a nice straight shot for PJ for the two ball. But he is going to have to get back down for the three. But we'll see what happens here. Does he go for it? And looks like he did kind of go for it, but didn't make the shot. Pretty open two ball here.
Thank you, Greg. Greg, you're a great guy. Love you. Kat, thank you. Thank you for enjoying the commentator.
Here we go. Nice shot from 11 ball Rob here. Did push the 8 into a pretty awkward position, but has a good position on the 6 ball right now. Should have the 7 pretty easy. And be able to come around 2 rails, maybe get position for the 8 ball in the corner here. That's what he's measuring for. Rob with the great shot to get position on the 8 ball here. I'm assuming he's going to go top spin and just try and make this 8 ball and push the 9 and 10 forward to get position for the 9 in the bottom left, and then be able to take that 10 ball hopefully in the bottom right. Nice shot from Rob. Way to get position on that 9 ball there. Grabs that bridge because he's going to be shooting a pretty long shot. Here it comes. Should get around for that 8 ball position pretty easy. It's kind of natural. There it is. Bibbity bobbity boop. BJ gives him the 10. We are moving on to 6-5. Rob making a comeback. Looks like we might go hill in this thing. First set, anyways. I just got confirmation that my Uber is on the way. Nice. Here comes Rob's break. He's been looking great pretty much the whole match here. Well, at least in the beginning of the match when he was breaking. Makes a ball in the side pocket as usual. Has pretty good position on the 1 ball here. So make it. I don't know about getting back around for the 2. Let's see what he decides to do here. Pretty sure he'll go for it. And he does and nails it. Perfect position on the 2 ball. I think he's going to draw back up for the 3. Very nice. Makes that 3 ball on the side. Nice soft touch. Leaves that 4 ball. Little cut. Maybe come across for the 5 in the upper left-hand corner. No, takes the draw shot to put the 5 in the side. Nice shot from Rob. Good speed. And, oh, wow. Looks like my order is here. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go grab that. put you guys on mute for a second. All right, I'm back. Looks like Rob's on that 10 ball. No. Made the 10 ball, 2 rails around, scratched in the corner, and gives PJ the first set 7-5. My goodness. Some bad luck for 11 ball Rob there. So we're back at 0-0. Looks like PJ won the lag on that one. He'll be breaking first game of the second set. Looks like PJ broke dry again. Rob's going to play this safe. Oh, I don't necessarily think that was what he was planning on, but it looks like he did get safe behind the 2 ball, giving us a little wave into the camera as he walks by, going, are you not entertained? Nice jump shot from PJ there. Does leave an opening for Rob. Let's see what he does with it. Probably a safety coming here, huh? Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. Leaves it pinned up against the rail there. Blocks pretty much every side except for one. We'll see what PJ decides to do here. Is he jumping or is he massing? What's he going to do here? Looks like a masse coming. No. Better luck next time, sir. Looks like Rob is going for the 3 foul here. Pretty tough position to get onto that 1 ball, hidden by the 3 and the 9 still. Let's see what PJ does with that. And he doesn't hit the 1 ball, but he does move the cover that Rob was using to get safe there. Let's see what Rob decides to do now. Nice safe there. Nice lock up safety there from Rob. Puts him on the 3 ball. Makes that 1 ball pretty hard to get to. Maybe a 2 rail escape here if you can get to the 1, but this is pretty hard. We'll see what happens. 3 foul looking pretty close. And Rob does take that first game by 3 foul. Pretty nice there. Rob's starting to pick it up a gear. And here he comes with that good break. Rob does make a ball. Has a shot on the 1, maybe combo into the 9. He goes for it, but doesn't necessarily get that to fall, but ends up pretty good behind the 4 ball, half the 9 or half the 1 ball sticking out. So here comes some more position play, safeties and all that. See if anybody can get into a rhythm here. Well, maybe he's can see enough of the ball to make it. I don't know. Nice shot for Rob there. Trying to go all the way down with that 2 ball, just didn't quite keep it close enough to the rail. Rattles out for him. And PJ just can't quite get enough grip on that to pull it back for the easy shot on the 3 in the corner. But let's see what happens. So the 3 ball doesn't fall for Rob, so he leaves it wide open for PJ. Let's see if he can keep position on the 4. Looks pretty straight into me. All right, I'm back, guys. Put you on mute there so I wouldn't be yapping in your ears. Had to get a half a sandwich in there. PJ had a pretty good run. Nice draw on the 6 ball to get on the 7. And then misses that 8 ball where it's tied up pretty close to the 10. Let's see what Rob can get done here. Very nice. Nice follow shot. 8 ball center pocket. Rolls it forward, comes down half table. Nice easy cut on the 9 ball. Should go straight back up the table for the 10. Side pocket, I'd assume. Oh, wow. Did not see that coming. Rob just, sometimes you just, sometimes you like those nipples, sometimes you don't. But those side pockets will get you, that's for sure. PJ left with a pretty tough decision here on what to do with that 10 ball. They're going to bank it, try to take it in the side on the cut. Safety seems pretty tough too. I don't know. Back cutting it towards that corner pocket is going to do anything. Looks like he might be looking to play a safety. Put the cue ball down table here. Put the 10 ball on the middle of the top rail. But it's a pretty tough shot just for the safety. I don't know if going for the bank makes a little bit more sense. And, oh, he cut it. Oh, what a shot. Oh, no, he missed that side pocket. What a cut shot. Back cut on the 10 ball there. That was pretty nice. Ties it up 1-1. Rob misses a pretty easy shot in the side pocket for the 10 ball. Gives that game up to PJ. I'm sure they're both sitting there talking, going, man, I can't believe you did that. Good morning, Martins Walcuter from Hope Town, South Africa. Thanks for joining us in the chat there. Hope you're enjoying the match here between Maul, Rob, and PJ. Playing some 10 ball. Nice shot by PJ. Draws back. There's a pretty thin cut for the 2 ball on the side, but it's not too far away, so seems like it's a pretty easy shot. Maybe just a soft touch to float up forward for the 3 ball in the bottom left-hand corner there. And oh my gosh, he missed that 2 ball in the side pocket just the way Rob just missed the 10 ball last game in that side pocket. Wow. That's pretty funny. Wow. Pretty good lead there. 2-ball. Oh, nice touch. Accidentally makes that 6-ball on the side pocket. Looks like it's going to be Rob's option. He's probably going to give that back to PJ where he can't actually see the 2-ball. Let's see what he decides to do. And he does take a look at it for a minute, going, man, I don't know. And then he goes, okay, PJ, you go ahead. And PJ gives it the, the opposite spin, the inside spin, and actually puts it in the corner. Wow. Tough shot. But now he doesn't have much on that 3-ball. So even though he did make that one, it was a great shot that he made, but not really having any position on the 3-ball. See what he decides to do here. Plays the safety to the middle of the table. That shot's pretty makeable right there. And the position on the 5 is pretty natural. If it's for me, I'm taking that shot all day. Rob can make this. Oh, he barely misses it. Like I said, he pretty much had the natural position on the 5, but now leaves a pretty thin cut for PJ to come back on the 5. See if he can put this down. And he does, but oh, gets on the other side of the 5. I'm sure he didn't want to touch the ball like that as he was flying by. And leaves it in the jaw for Rob. Pretty tough shot there. Whoa, what just happened? Don't get used to that, guys. You're not going to see Rob miss too many shots like that. That was pretty crazy. But now PJ's got a chance to come around a couple rails here, get good position on the 7. And he does. See if he just gives it some draw, slides over. Yep. 8-ball straight into the corner. Stop shot for the 9. 9 ball, 2 rails around for the 10 ball, or even just 1 rail, doesn't necessarily matter. But 10 balls in the center of the table pretty much has every pocket. Yeah, see, if he hits it with the good speed and has it in the corner, great. If he doesn't and he overruns it, then he has the side pocket, but he kind of left himself middle of the road 50-50 here. Looks like he is going to slice it, though. No problem. Oh, man, the cue ball gets kicked up in the corner there. Just sits right in the jaws. Looks like we got a jump. Oh, no, wait. A push. Here's Rob with the 1 ball here. Side pocket. Nope, doesn't go. Pretty thin cut there. Nice open shot here for Rob on the 1. Rattles it a little bit, but takes it home. Good Lord, what a draw. Don't think he wanted to get that much out of it, but he did. What's he going to do with the 2 ball here? Put it in the same corner. Draw back for the 3 in the upper left. Or maybe go forward with it. Put it, the 2 ball in the upper left-hand corner. Wow. Tough shot. Good shot from PJ. Good position to go forward on the 3, to have a good look on the 4, and then come back up the opposite direction for the 5 in the top right to get position on the 6. That 7 ball is going to be a little bit tricky, tied up pretty closely with the 9 there. Let's see what he decides to do. Does not make the 3 ball. Oh, goodness. Rattles the ball, but gets perfect position on the 4. I'll bet you guys that jump cue's coming out for sure. Pulling that gun out of the holster real quick, ain't he? Telling you, this guy shoots that thing with some deadly accuracy. I've made him make some shots that were not necessarily the easiest. Here it comes. Oh man, that thing was really deep in that pocket. He would have had to hit that dead on and draw it back to be able to get good position, but nice try. Let's see what PG decides to do here. Uh-oh. Saw that coming. Looks like PJ's running over to grab his jump key now. Pretty straight shot on the 4. Nice shot on the 4, but now he's got a pretty tough bank on the 5 and not really a good way to get position on the 6 unless he buries this thing with a lot of right spin and is able to get all the way around the table 4 rails to get back on the good side of the 6. But we'll see what happens. He did try to make it with the right spin, but he didn't try to get position on the 6. He just kind of left it there. That would have been pretty big taking on to get all the way around the table. So maybe he just tried to get safe, play the 2-way. And looks like he tried to thin that to get behind the 7 and the 8. Yeah, kind of shows you where he wanted to be with his cue. He wanted to get all the way around and get back behind the 3 ball cluster there, but didn't quite get it. PJ with the big draw again, coming off the side row. Looks like he's got good position on the 7 there to be able to make it. I don't know. Looks like he can see it from here, but I don't know if he went a little too far. Looks like it's pretty close. PJ and Rob talking about it a little bit. Tries to play safe, or doesn't try to play safe. I think he tried to make it in the corner, but definitely came up on the wrong side there. See if Rob can actually make this and get enough power into that ball to get all the way down for the 8. He does have a big stroke. But, shoot, I don't know. Oh wait, that's not the 10. Duh. Makes that 9 ball look pretty easy and simple. 10 ball in the same pocket. Man, I was up late last night. I do a 550 and over or 550 and under 8 ball tournament on Saturday nights because we have an open tournament for 8 ball on Friday nights, and all of our lower players here in the valley have been asking for a night to shoot. And Saturdays we didn't have a tournament over at our FOE 1760 Murray there. So now we have a 550 and under on Saturday nights and an open tournament on Friday nights for 8 ball. And it's a pretty big undertaking. Lots of people showing up. Big difference in the group of guys. Definitely a big difference in the atmosphere and the fun level that's being had on Saturday nights versus Friday nights. Those guys that are 650s and or 600s, 650s, even 675s that are playing on Friday nights are pretty serious about that money. And we're getting pretty big crowds coming up there on Fridays for the tournament there. So we're trying to make Saturdays the same thing. We want everybody to feel welcome in this community here that we have in the Salt Lake Valley, and we're doing a pretty good job of it, starting to build up. In the summertime here, we've got a lot of things to do outdoors, a lot of mountain biking and hiking and different things of that nature that are fun to be had outside. So lots of things that are getting done camping. So the tournaments are hit and miss, but we usually have anywhere from 15 to 20 to 30 players on a weekly basis. So depending on what weeks. So if you're ever in the area, feel free to come down, and we can set you guys up with a membership, and you can come play in some tournaments, have a good time. It's a blast. Looks like this rack of Rob's back at the table here on the 2 ball. Looks like he should be able to get good position on the 3, straight in the corner, and then draw out for the 5. Uh-oh. Looks like he might have overhit that, and he might still be able to make it. There we go. I don't know if he's going to be able to get back around for the 5 ball here, but should be able to make the 3, possibly. And Rob makes that 3 ball. Wow. Oh, that's tough. Oh, what a leave. Oh, my goodness. Dives right before the pocket. Looks like he might have enough room to actually put that 5 in the corner, but definitely didn't make it easy on himself. Nice little safety there from Rob, using the A ball as cover. Good speed on the 5. I'm sorry. When you're playing with different sets of balls, these guys with the aramid balls, and then they got this new set of balls that have the pink 4 ball and the purple 5 ball, as opposed to the other way around or whatever. And the no orange 5 ball. That's definitely a big adjustment for us when you're playing with those sets of balls. But yeah, gotta get used to that. Excuse me. Nice try on the jump there from PJ. Didn't get what he wanted out of it, but it was a nice try. Here comes Rob. Got a really nice clean look at it. Comes down. Perfect little angle on the 6 to draw back for the 7 in the same side pocket. Draws back off the 7 for the 8 in the corner. Nice good angle here to come back for the 9. Perfect. Nice shot there from Rob. Way to get back to half table to make this 10 ball a little bit easier. And these black 10 balls and 9 balls, definitely a lot different than what I'm used to seeing on the tables. Not that they're not good looking balls, but whoa, what the? Oh, Rob's so upset with himself right now. Can't believe he did it. It was just too easy. He took it for granted. That's just, oh man, that's crazy. Wow, that's a tough one. PJ just getting games given to him here from Rob. Gifted. Pretty good break there by PJ, but didn't make anything. That was not what Rob's plan was. See if he can get at this 2 ball. And he misses it. With ball in hand on that one, I didn't think that he would have that position on the 3, but makes it work. Got a decent position right here to just, go forward for that 5 in the side pocket there. Should be a pretty simple roll forward for the 6 in the opposite side. And a stop shot there for the 7. I don't see any issues. But easy shot on the 7. 8 in the side. I don't know if he's planning on going up and back or if he's just going to try and draw back off to the rail. No, just a stop shot. Does have a good angle now to get himself back down on the 10. Good shot for PJ there. Looks like Rob's going to take a bathroom break real quick. I think I would too if I was him. Grab some water, grab a drink, maybe a shot of whiskey. Something like that. Looks like he just grabbed a drink. But, all right. PJ's up 4-2 in the second set to 7 here. There we go. Try break again from PJ. Here comes Rob. Guarantee you that Rob is coming for some vengeance here in these next few racks. I don't know about that position on the 6 ball. Let's see what Rob does with this here. Man, that was a pretty long shot there for PJ, but it was pretty easy shot on the 9. I didn't see him overrunning this ball so much, but a lot of guys don't use the bridge that often, so sometimes hitting the speed on those shots is a lot different than actually just stroking the ball. You got to practice those bridge shots on these 9-footers. Got to be able to know the speed of the ball coming off. That real. See what he goes for here. Maybe a bank shot. And he nails it. Nice bank shot, PJ. Alrighty, I'm back. Man, I don't know if you guys have noticed some of these shots that have been going in or not going in for Rob, but he's definitely showing some frustration on the table here. Oh, wow, what a shot. Nice thin cut on the 3 ball there. See what he does with the 4. Looks like he's got plenty of room. Draws back off the 4 ball, and oh no, rattles the 5. Oh my goodness, what a shot by PJ to put that cue ball behind the 9. And what a kick from freaking Rob. Wow. Oh, my friend Francisco is on the chat here. What's up, Francisco? One of the best players in the state. Thank you, my friend. I definitely think Francisco is one of the best players in the state. That's for sure. If you guys haven't had a chance to see that guy play on Rob's channel, go back through his videos and watch some of the runs that this guy's had. He's amazing. Let's see here. PJ able to spin it off that top rail. Gets the 6 ball in behind the 10 there. Oh, wow. Gets safe with it. What a shot. PJ has been making those safeties look really easy, man. Those things are hard to come by. but he's doing a great job. Even when Rob's putting him in a tough position, he's still getting there. Getting in there pretty good. Nice shot from Rob to return. Getting all the way down table. Not bad. Let's see what PJ decides to do with this 6 ball here. I don't know if he's going to try and cut that in or not, but it looks like he's got enough room to if he wants. Oh, wow. I'm assuming that was a safety shot, but or a two-way. It didn't look like he was quite going for it, but Rob's got enough room to see it, or maybe just play it off the rail. Oh yeah, he could see it. Then it was thin, but it was definitely makeable. Nice shot on the side pot there from Rob. Kind of left himself 50-yard line there on the 9 ball though. Francisco, I know your daughter just had a birthday here recently. Congratulations. I don't remember how old she was, but oh, nice shot from Rob. Getting perfect position there on the 10 ball. Rob brings it back up to 5-3. So Francisco saying in the chat, it looks like the next game with Rob could be 21-14 as far as handicap is concerned. Good break from Rob there, but what can you do with the 1 ball? I don't know if it goes in the side or if he's got enough room. But the 2 ball is back on the top side of the table.
What did Oscar just say? He said Josh already.
Looks like my man Francisco is saying that all that remains is for Rob to approve the match there. He'd love to get it going if Rob wants to for 21-14. We'll see what happens. Oh, wow. Rob hits a good shot and just rattles it in the pocket. I think he's done that probably about 6 or 7 times now at least, where he's just left that ball right in the pocket. PJ kind of running it out now from the 4 ball all the way up to the 8. Good shot there from PJ. Making quick work of these racks now. Once again, PJ's on the hill, 6-3. PJ finally gives one up to Rob here. Went for a bank on the 3, I think, and then actually scratched in the corner pocket on the other side. Let's see what Rob can do to make this a match here. Looks like he's got the 4-ball straight in the side pocket. Should be able to draw back a few inches, give himself a pretty good shot on the 5 in the upper right-hand corner. Oh, maybe not. Maybe take the 5 in the upper left-hand corner after he rolls forward on that shot. Leaves himself on the rail a little bit, but maybe he takes the 6-9 combo, I'm assuming. Runs into the 6. Gives himself a straight shot on the 6-ball instead of a combo, but that's a pretty tight cut right there. Nice shot from PJ, but definitely draws it a little bit too far there. Now he leaves himself a really tough cut inside or a bank shot or something like that off the rail. I don't know. We'll see. What's he going to choose? 11 balls. 11-ball Rob saw the chat there, and he said, "No chance, Francisco." 21-14, I think, is a race that Rob's definitely not going to take, being that he lost the last one. I think it was 30-20 or something like that. 30-21. I don't remember the race. It was like 10 games on the wire. But yeah, I think Francisco actually got that match. But let's see what Rob's got to say. 28-14 is the best I can give you. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe 21-14 is definitely a little bit much to ask for. Yeah, Rob's a great guy. I mean, who do you know that's going to be in the middle of $1,000 money match and is still reacting or still talking in the chat of the stream? Replying to the chats and everything. Well, Oh, and the 9-ball sits. And oh my goodness. Does PJ get lucky and get behind the 10? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Rob massays the ball, makes it, spins the ball into the corner pocket, drops the 10, says, you know what? I don't know, man. That's 2 sets for PJ there. Let's see if these guys are going to play another set or if they're going to call it off. If they're going to call it good, I don't know. We'll see. Looks like they're going to be done. For everybody tuning in.